As you know, I like to collect interesting things, such as this assassin's teapot that supposedly dates back to ancient China, when an assassin would want to do away with an opponent and would be inviting the opponent to have tea that they would share from the same teapot. But the victim's tea would be poisoned, but the other person could happily drink the tea that was poured from the same teapot without any kind of consequence. How did this work? Well, let me illustrate using different colors so that I can make the distinction between the poison and the non-poisoned liquid. So you would start out by serving your guest some tea. And as you see, in this case, it would be yellow. And then you would go on and serve yourself from exactly the same teapot and pour, and look at that. You would get a different color. Looks absolutely magical, right? Coming from absolutely the same teapot, pouring two different things. And then if you want to make this even more impressive, and you want to convert this into a magic trick, which many magicians have done, you could pour a third color out, and as you can see, that would be green. So how does this work? Well, I suspect many of you have already figured it out, but I will give you a clue. If I take some water and a straw, and note, I don't use a disposable straw. I use a copper one. Suck up the water, but as long as I have my finger on top of the straw, nothing comes out. But as soon as I let go, the principle of capillary action that we're noting here is essentially the same as in my teapot. Now, as far as the story about ancient Chinese assassins go, oh, I don't know. That's probably just a legend. I can't find any historical evidence. But for sure, over the years, magicians have used this trick to pour out different colored liquids, and sometimes even more colors with a more intricately designed teapot or barrel. So that's the story of the assassin's teapot, which will now take its place in my little museum in my office.